Turns out, this whole time, Diana Russini's a
Not the first time we're going to hear her name today, Dons.
Are you really a man if you haven't gotten divorced before, Chris? You posed that question earlier today.
Are you even a man, Dons, if you haven't been through a divorce, under 1.5 divorces in your life?
If she hasn't taken half your things, your balls and your kids, you can't be a man. Welcome to the One of 32 podcast. I am your host, Dons, sitting here with my co-host, KP, bringing you the ones and twos of the evening. We are apologetic for how long we took to do another episode, but we know the people want another episode. Chris,
We're back.
say hi to the people.
Where do we begin, Don? So many stories to talk about on the field, off the field, additions, subtractions, jacuzzis, holding hands. Does it mean anything? Where do we start, Dons?
Rest in peace,
Whoa.
dead friend Chris. Hi, Chris. Or hi, Chris. I don't know where you are.
What the?
Anyway,
I wasn't expecting that.
well,
Was
me
it his
neither.
birthday or something?
But sometimes, no.
Oh.
But sometimes I say your name, and then I think of his name, and then I'm like, oh, dead friend Chris.
So I'm alive, Chris.
Alive, Chris,
For now.
for now. Anyway, let's start with Diana Russini, question mark.
Jeez.
Chris.
Pats Nation. Hold on. Stir in the pot.
All right.
Let's do it, Dons.
So, Diana Russini reports of being seen with Mike Vrabel at an Arizona resort, chilling, skrilling, and getting a little handsy, baby.
Getting
Yeah.
very close, Dons. A little
Chris.
too close, if you ask me.
Is this a story? Non-story? Is she bad girl? Is she good girl?
There's a lot of speculation.
Diana Russini?
Dons, let's start with this disclaimer right here. Everything is speculation. We know
bing,
nothing,
bing.
right? We know nothing.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Now, this goes back to 4 or 5 years ago. Sean McVay apparently was involved with both Russini and another reporter, Britt McKenna. Apparently, there was a fist fight outside of a bar somewhere that Russini was in. So I love the way she lives her
Really?
life. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
She's a bad
She's a
woman.
savage. She's a savage, Dons.
She's a savage, bro.
What is she doing in her off time? Now, why is it important to the Eagles? Why are we talking about this?
Because she gives it to Vrabel.
Wait.
She
Number
doesn't
one,
take it from Vrabel.
she has all the inside scoop on AJ. Let's start with that. It's not a coincidence. Now, her husband is a big Eagles fan, Dons. I'm talking season ticket holder.
He's so
Big
close
fan.
to becoming a man.
No, he's never going to get there now. It's too
He's
late.
divorcing her so he can become a man.
He's not going to divorce her, I guarantee it.
I wouldn't either.
Nope. Anyway,
Sweet Princess
not a-
Diana.
it's not a story, but it is funny. It's something to talk about in April when there's no football with the draft a
Yeah.
couple weeks away. It's almost the perfect timing, Dons. But if you're the spouse or the significant other, you're not fooling me with the friend stuff.
Yo, there's
you're not fooling me.
reports. There's reports saying that Howie paid Big Dom to go take pictures in Arizona
Yup.
and release them like the
Yup.
Sopranos.
Russini keeps leaking all the information. So Big Don and
That's
Howie
gonna
said,
be my
you know
new
what?
gamer tag.
Yeah.
Rossini keeps leaking.
Let's go spy on her in the jacuzzi. Now, apparently, Dons, according to both parties, there were
Yup.
6 people there. There were friends there. They just weren't on camera. They were out of the frame. How coincidental. Just like Epstein killed himself. Anyway.
We can't say that. We have to bleep it now.
Why?
See what you did? He himself.
Oh.
Anyway.
Oops.
Because it's called YouTube strikes, you freaking head.
Sorry.
And I have
Sorry,
to bleep
fans.
that too.
Oops. Well, I guess we got a couple things to
You
edit
gotta
out,
keep
Dons.
it till after 15 minutes, you
Okay.
stupid idiot.
Oopsies. And anyway, give me your
You see what I have
reaction,
to
Dons.
deal with?
Does this mean anything? Does it not mean anything? Is it a story? Do you
That's what I
care?
asked you, and no, I don't think this is a story. You already know how I feel about this situation. Everybody's cheating everywhere. People out there,
man.
open your eyes. Go to Stop and Shop or whatever freaking supermarket you go to. stand in the parking lot for like 5 minutes and just look around and look for all the cheating behavior that you see out there, dude. Look at two people going to the grocery store in different cars. Really? And parking far away from each other and then just hugging each other for like 15 minutes and then walking. Nobody does that. If you're married, you don't like your spouse enough to do that, dude. You're never going to go meet somebody at a grocery store just so you can hang out if you've been with each other for 10 years plus, 2 kids, 1 the other ones, I gotta bleep that too.
Oh no!
People are cheating on their spouse all the time. Non-story.
Oh my God! We might as well just edit that whole thing out. Listen.
All right, I'll calm down.
Listen. It wasn't a big story, but the timing of it was pretty funny, Dons. I mean, it's not nothing because they're in a jacuzzi. They're holding hands in one photo. Supposedly, the hotel they went to is for people who go on their honeymoon or like anniversaries.
Recognize
like
sexual tension when I see it.
A nice place. So this is not the first time Diana Russini has been accused of some physical behavior, sexual behavior, mischievous behavior. Back in the day, the Redskins, Washington. Yeah, I'm talking about Washington. The general manager was accused of spending some time with Miss Russini to the point where on Twitter there was a back and forth between his wife and Russini about what she was doing, sexual favors. Anyway, not the first time we've heard about Russini climbing the charts.
Well, that's one way to get power. Okay.
What?
AJ Brown. Let's move on. Right?
Okay, next. Non-story.
Next. Can you hear yourself in your mic?
Yep. Sound great.
Okay.
How about you?
Cool. I may be a little too loud.
Yeah. You're always loud, though. It's okay. Always loud.
What does that mean?
When you say
not a
AJ
real podcast
Brown's,
until you get a divorce.
there's not enough air in this room, Dons. You could suck it out. Now listen. When you say AJ Brown, there's so many things to talk about. We have the draft coming up. We can't just ignore that the Eagles' pick could show their hand, or they have to do their best to not show their hand, i.e., drafting a receiver.
Peter Traeger?
Peter Traeger.
The guy who reported in his, I guess he's one of the best draft predictors in the game.
Yep.
Which, who knows what that means. But he's saying the Eagles picking a wide receiver in both mock drafts.
So what would that say to you, Dons? Are we trading AJ Brown? Because I think we are.
Well, I gave you, I feel like, an interesting proposition yesterday where I felt like they draft the receiver, keep AJ for another year with Smitty, and take the pressure off of a first-round pick by being the number 3 option, maybe number 2 option sometimes when Smitty in the slot, and letting them kind of integrate into the field and less pressure-filled season for a rookie. But that's probably not going to happen. AJ Brown's probably going to be traded. I anticipated a trade during the draft. I've been saying for a while, I feel like, unless I'm making that up, but I don't think I am. But I make a lot of things up, but I believe they're true. So is it really fibbing?
It's not a lie if you believe it.
If you believe it, it's the truth.
Seinfeld. Look it up, kids. Seinfeld.
So, yeah, I think they trade AJ Brown. You?
I have been speaking openly, Dons, before it was privately to myself. Thoughts first, then privately, and now in public, I'm willing to admit we're going to trade AJ Brown to the Patriots.
Boo.
It's going to happen, Dons. It happened to me about a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, where I came to terms with it.
Yeah.
And also, this recent article about Jalen Hurts, which I know we'll get to.
That just took me so long to uncap.
Well, you did it with one hand.
Just water. No free plugs.
Anyway, I've come to terms, Dons. We are going to trade A.J. Brown to the Patriots. Now, the question is, when are we going to do it, and does this even matter? The thing I keep hearing about is post-June 1st, we can save $50 million on the cap, but also the cap is crap. You can move money around all kinds of places. We're really good at that. Not to say that this could be a dead end in regards to, hey, it does save you $50 million. So does it matter to you, Dons, when we trade A.J. Brown? During the draft in 2 weeks or post-June 1st when we can save $50 million on the cap.
I think that's all relative to what draft pick we decide to take. If we get a wide receiver, then surrounding him with Hollywood Brown, Smitty, the Elijah Moores of the league kind of makes it make sense, because then you have a smaller contract for a longer time that you control. So if that's the route we're taking, where we're drafting a wide receiver, I don't care about June 1st at all. At all. But outside of that, I still don't care about June 1st at all. It's not my money. Ball till you fall, baby. I don't give a damn, Jeffrey. Spend that
it, baby.
shit up.
Don says spend it. You can insert
Spend
the money.
it.
The money's falling right now on Don's.
Is it ricotta cheese or is it my dandruff? The world will never know.
Is it wise to trade him before Don's? Does it matter to the team, to Howie, continuity, maybe doing a favor to AJ? I don't know.
No, I don't think it's wise, because we are facing a unique circumstance with the Birds over the next couple of years. We have a lot of short-term contracts on our roster right now. We don't have people that we can claim to be career Philadelphia Eagles, right? Chill. That was a hard R. We can't have those long.
You
Sorry.
sicko.
But no, a lot of our defense, other than Q and Coop, have like 2-year contracts left. So we have to re-sign a bunch of people, which obviously people are going to poach from our D because we've been good for a long time. It's going to be tough to keep the team intact with that AJ money loss. So is it smart? No. I don't think it's smart to move them before June, unless we can win a Super Bowl this year or next.
No, the only thing, Dons, that adds into this that I heard the other day that I want to throw to you is, let's say the draft is over. Yep. Mr. Irrelevant has been chosen, and I'm not even going to name teams. I'll just say there are 3 teams in the NFL that went into the draft saying, Dons, I'm going to get me a wide receiver, and they left the draft without that wide receiver, which does happen every year to teams. They go into the draft with a plan, things happen, and all of a sudden they don't have what they want. So what happens if these 3 teams come out of the draft, or even 2 teams saying, hey, we need wide receiver help? Does that change what the Patriots are willing to offer? I don't know what you're hearing, but I'm hearing good things about what we're going to get. Not a first-round pick now. Maybe a third that turns into a second, or just a second. I'm not happy. The reason is, or the thought process is, the Patriots have all the leverage because nobody else is involved. So if we wait till after the draft, maybe another team gets involved. Suitors. Does that matter to you?
Yeah, it does. I wanted to bring up that I think we talked about this in a prior episode, so if I'm repeating myself, who cares?
That's okay.
I think the most advantageous situation for us to trade AJ Brown, I said us, deal with it. For the Eagles to trade AJ Brown would be to carry him on into the season. And listen, just hear me out. Just hear me out. Knowing that he wants to get traded, and you have a contending team that is a receiver away, a Jamar season-ending injury away, or a Justin Jefferson is tired of not having help, or I don't know, insert important receiver A here. They go down, they feel like their season's over, and AJ Brown can spread his beautiful black baby wings and he can descend upon the heavens onto this said team. And now there's no way you're not getting a first-round pick for someone like him if somebody feels like they're a Super Bowl contender and can get it done this year, but they're missing one piece.
So Don's is taking it a step further. He's saying take him into the season. Let this disgruntled guy play this year with us.
It's like sending him to the hole. Sending them to purgatory.
It's risky. Dons. It's risky, but I mean, if it's going to help the Birds, I'm all for it. I don't see an avenue where he's on the team and we're actually playing games in the regular season. It would be too much of a distraction. God forbid he starts talking again. We had enough drama last year, and now that this article came out about Jalen, now that this article's out, I think we know why.
Bro, even winning the Super Bowl wasn't enough for the man. That whole season he was complaining too. Which, listen, I'm not saying don't complain, but you got to call a situation what it is. If it looks like a duck, sounds like a duck, acts like a duck, the motherfucker ain't a chicken. I'm saying, player, shit.
It's a duck. So
I probably have to beep that out because we're only at 14 minutes. Damn.
we've both come to terms that we're going to trade AJ now.
Yeah, I think so. And we should do it during the draft and before the season starts. I think for the team, that's the most important thing to do.
So now that I've come to terms with we're going to trade him, I've also come to terms with looking ahead to what that Philadelphia Eagles team will look like this year.
Mm-hmm.
Without A.J. Brown, without a number one receiver who's proven himself, with a new guy who's going to step into that role in Devontae Smith, with Dallas Goedert on a one-year deal, with Saquon Barkley 1 year older, with Jalen Hurts and a lot of pressure, a lot of controversy, not just the article, but the way he played last year.
Kind of prove it deal, too.
Just a weird season for the Eagles, Dons. Maybe, obviously, we didn't win the Super Bowl this past year like we did the year before, so it feels different, obviously. But this is just sort of an uneasy feeling, if you ask me. I don't know how you feel, but
It's like while you're waiting for the divorce papers to finalize, you know it's over, you know it's coming, but for some reason you're like, maybe this will work out, but it's not gonna. So
not gonna.
it's not gonna. So yeah, this is a weird time for the team, and I think it's even more weirder because we're having all of these feuding reports coming out of the locker room saying the team's not unified. Jalen Hurts is a problem. He's a monster. He's basically a straight black Ellen DeGeneres, and he treats everybody like crap. I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all, but I don't know anything because I'm not in the locker room. Chris, do you believe the recent rumors of Jalen Hurts kind of being a diva, controlling the plays, not wanting to take to coaching and what Kevin Petula wanted to call being adversarial in the huddle, being unpleasant to be with in the locker room? I don't know if I missed any. Did I miss any more?
Stubborn unwillingness to turn his back to the defense. That was one of my favorites.
Do you believe in these reports?
Well done. There
Or
was
what are the validity to them?
six or seven sources. Now, the first thing I want to do is defend Jalen Hurts by saying and reminding everyone that he, I think, has played with 8 or 9 or 10 different offensive coordinators in his time since college into the NFL. So can you blame the guy?
Not at all.
For meeting a new coordinator, whoever it is, insert name here, Kevin Petullo, Brian Johnson, Kellen Moore, Mannion, and saying, hey, like, I get you're the new guy, but I've been meeting the new guy for the last 9 years, and then the next year it's somebody new. So not exactly eager maybe to buy in right away or hesitant. I'm not giving excuses. I just like, can we see the other side for a second? Now, you asked me if I believe it. What?
My name is who? My name is
Slim
what?
Shady.
My name is Sean Mannion.
Mannion, I
don't know
think.
why it's in my head. Sorry, I'm dumb.
It's okay, Dons. So one of my one of the things I took away from the article, and also the reaction to the article afterwards, was great coaches were able to push Jalen Hurts, make him uncomfortable, make him do things he maybe did not want to do to make the team better and make the offense better overall. Poor coaching or average coaching or even good coaches,
It'll be all right, pal. You know what to do.
will acquiesce and bend and be flexible for the quarterback because he's the star quarterback, because he just got paid $50 million. That's the wrong way to do it. So we're going to find out which one Sean Mannion is in a few months, Dons. But to me, overall, if I have to put a bottom line on the article, I think Jalen has some growing up to do. I think the team is not getting through to him, so they're using the media to say, hey, man, like, after this year, there's no guaranteed money. If you don't play well, we're not going to re-sign you. So it's time to be more open to these new ideas that Sean Mannion's going to come in with, i.e. Sean McVay, and be willing to change and be flexible.
Quarterback, dude.
Yes.
He's been to the Super Bowl twice. He's proven that he can win. He can lead a team. If he's around competent coaching and competent players, he can get you to the promised land. Let's not forget think about the most successful people in your life. And now really think about it and remember how insufferable they are, how shitty they treat people, how poorly they communicate with tact. So, is Jalen really being blamed for, let's say, the personality of a champion? And that's maybe rubbing him the wrong way? I don't know. And obviously, I'm not saying Jalen is the best quarterback in the league. I'm not even saying right now at this moment that he's an elite quarterback. But something I can tell you about Jalen Hurts is that he's an elite football player, and he's been an elite football player his entire damn life. The spotlight has been on him in Texas since he was just a wee little lad, and now we're expecting him to be the most humble person, and which from my readings, like, this is just my character judgment, he might be difficult, but he seems like a good dude. You know what I mean? He seems like a team guy. He might be a little harsh and brash, like, as far as being a Stonewall Jackson type of motherfucker where he doesn't show a lot of expression, but, like, he's doing shit with kids all the time. He's donating money. He's helping charities. You see him with special needs kids and the specially abled, signing autographs, hugging them. You know what I mean? It's not like he's out there popping bottles and hitting strippers and letting his accounts go to collect like I do. DA services, please stop calling.
please stop
you know
calling.
What I'm saying?
But yeah, I get it, Dons. I know, but
I don't know. No, everybody's so quick. Just like with the Diana Russini thing, we don't know what's going on there. Maybe the husband likes that she gets railed by former NFL players.
Probably
we don't
does.
know what their life is, dude.
Don't
They
judge
might
people's
love
relationships.
sexing other people. That one lady from the government's husband wears fake tits all the time. Who are we to judge what love means for other people? All I know is Jalen Hurts, so bring it back. It's a quarterback that brought me a Super Bowl and a lot of joy for the Eagles. So I'm team Jalen, dude. I'm hoping he's not a monster. I'm choosing to believe that he's not a monster. And quite frankly, I kind of think people are kind of babies, but I don't know.
Okay, so another point I want to bring up, another point I'd like to bring up about Jalen Hurts is he is the son of a coach, meaning he has been coached by his father for the majority of his football
It's not
life.
his fault. He's a robot now.
So when your coach is your father, not saying that you don't take coaching well, maybe he's getting coaching from his dad outside of football. Maybe he's just used to his dad's coaching style. Maybe he doesn't trust these coordinators. And Dons, why would he? Every year he's had a different coordinator pretty much. So
An unestablished one.
there's no continuity. God forbid we get Sean Mannion for 2 years, and then what's going to happen to him? He's going to get a head coaching job. I could tell you right now, if he does a good job within 2 to 3 years, he'll be a head coach. So,
True. And that was another theory that I had too about AJ. Like, maybe AJ doesn't hate Jalen so much. Maybe he's mad at Jalen for not being more vocal in the building, for allowing the Eagles to continue to get these unexperienced offensive coordinators without expressing his opinion. And maybe that's why AJ and Jalen feud. And AJ just wants out because he's in the prime end of his career. And you have Joe Schmo from Five Guys who was on the fryer later and wasn't even in charge of the grill because management didn't feel comfortable for his own safety to man the grill, being the offensive coordinator for freaking Philadelphia Eagles. What are we doing?
unacceptable, Dons.
Unacceptable. So maybe that's why AJ's mad, and I wouldn't blame him.
Now, some are speculating that this maybe makes AJ actually look good, meaning like AJ was just saying what others in the building, coaches, players, personnel, were afraid to say, or maybe said, and it went on deaf ears. So now AJ's like, listen, I'm going to say it to the media to speak for other people. Maybe this guy's going to listen, and obviously it didn't. They have a beef. We talk about it once every few months, Dons, but let's not forget Brandon Graham's comments on the radio along the lines of talking about Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown. Hey, they used to be best friends or really close, but not anymore. That just slipped out 2 years ago. Yes, we did go on to win the Super Bowl that next season. Winning is the best deodorant. Last year, not so much. So there's some beef going on, Dons. There's some beef.
It wasn't you, it was me. I tried to let you know. I said that wrong, but that's okay. It was you, it wasn't me, and I had to let you know. Open the straight,
Open the strait.
Oh, no.
Or hell shall bring fury.
Oh, no.
To the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, no.
Open the trade.
Open the trade window. Can we get a first-round pick, please?
It
Just
was
please.
you, it wasn't me. I had to let you know.
All right, we didn't do this yet. Let's do this, Dons.
Yep.
Hot or not?
No.
Brown.
Hold on.
Hot.
Not what do you want for A.J. Brown. If you had to put your life on it, if you had to put whatever, what are we actually going to get for A.J. Brown at the end of the day?
First of all, I don't give a damn about AJ Brown and where he goes. Thank you. I hope you go to a good situation, but I don't give a. You want to leave, so this is on you. As far as my fandom, go Birds. What I think is going to happen is a very similar trade to a one man named Carson Wentz, where we're going to trade AJ Brown for a conditional second round pick, and if AJ plays 80% of the snaps and is 1,000-yard receiver, is going to move to a number 1 pick. That's what I think is going to happen. We're going to trade him for a conditional second and then like a 4th or a 5th, and that second can turn into a first-round pick. What do you think about that?
That's a nice one, Dons. I like that.
That's what I think is more likely to happen than us getting a straight first-round pick for him. With them knees, boy, I've been around the block.
I think we're going to receive a 2nd and a 5th, and we're going to give back a 7th or a 6th or something like that. So basically, we're going to receive a 2 and a 4 for AJ. That's my guess, sadly.
I want to get a first. I would love to get 2 firsts, but I just don't see it at this point. Do you?
We need other teams to get involved because you've had receivers recently get traded. Jalen Waddle, DJ Moore. AJ Brown is on another level from those guys. Waddle, you could say, is a little bit younger maybe and could have the potential to be in AJ's category. But right now, AJ is on another level to those two guys. And they just got traded for, I think, first-round picks.
Yeah, true.
So,
Say AJ gets traded to the Pats this year, right?
when?
Would you rather... Dude, shut up. Play the exercise. God.
What?
Oh.
It's going to happen.
It's gonna. Oh, my God. All right.
What?
I forgot.
Don's just on one
No,
today.
wait. No. I got it back. I got it back.
Found it. You found it.
Dale. So, if we trade AJ Brown to the Patriots, would you rather have this year's first round pick for AJ or next year's first round pick for AJ from the New England Patriots?
So you're asking me if I think if the Patriots are going to get lucky again and get the easiest schedule, not in the last year, but in the last decade? You want to know if I prefer the 32nd pick or whatever they're going to be this year, Dons? It's a no-brainer, Pats fans. Give me the first-round pick in 2027. I say, even with A.J. Brown, they end up 3, 4, maybe the 5 seed in the AFC. I think the Patriots take a significant step back this year, along with
It's going to be hard to make it back to the Super Bowl.
Chicago Bears. That's another team that's going to take a step back.
Chicago.
That's for another day. Anyway.
Yeah. Mike Vrabel, Big Dick Vrabel is what they call him. Bitch's named Diana.
Diana Russini.
He looks like if Dilbert and Hank Hill had a baby who was on steroids. That's Mike
my
Vrabel,
God.
Big Dick Vrabel.
Well, apparently some people were intimidated by him when they interviewed him or something like that.
Yeah, because you could see the imprint in his pants. It's just massive. Just some massive Vrabel imprint. That's what he's known for.
Really? I forgot you're a part-time Pats fan. Enough of this shit.
It's Bojangles.
Bojangles. What's next, Dons?
Do you think the Eagles, with our current roster, let's talk just receivers, do you think Devontae Smith is an adequate number one receiver to week in and week out face the best cornerback on the opposing team? This is a tough one for me.
Yeah, it's I don't think it's just like a black and white,
Smitty.
yes or no, either he can or he can't. I think there's going to be games.
Can it be yellow or purple? What's up with always black and white?
There's
What's up with the yours.
There's going to be, I guess, I don't even know what to say now after that. Jesus. Go ahead, Don. So you can take it from here.
It's green or red. Haven't you ever seen Squid Games? Yeah, I hear you. I don't think it's a black and white thing with Lavonte Smith, dude.
Definitely not.
He is a very talented man with great route running skills, great hands, great body control, but it's not his fault. He's just a bitty man. He's just so slender. The Slim Reaper does not get his name for nothing. So it does concern me a little as far as Devontae's longevity. Every time I see him run and take a hit and look for a hit, I'm like, ooh, Smitty. I get it, dude. You're a dog and you are tough, but dude, just go out of bounds, take the lighter hit. You know, like, I get it. And you're setting the tone for a team that very much needed someone to set the tone for this year. But so many times I saw you take a hit where you could have just ran out of bounds. You know, so
Unnecessary hits.
yeah. So I'm looking forward to seeing Devontae Smith proving me wrong. I want Smitty to be that number one, but I just think we need a big body receiver. And maybe he is good enough to be a one if we have a good enough two. I just can't confidently say and be honest with everyone and say, yeah, I think Smitty's a true number one receiver today.
I'm actually glad that you went because it gave me time to think about what I wanted to say and articulate it better.
Yeah, let me sound like an idiot.
Well, the way I'll say it, Dons, is like many receivers in the NFL, he will go into this category, which is this. Unlike the 4 or 5 elite receivers, there's a lot of guys in the NFL who, when they go up against average and below average corners, they're going to dominate, and that's going to be Smitty.
Yep.
He's going to play Washington. He's going to have 9 catches, 140 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And then we're going to go to Denver, and he's going to play Surtain, and he's going to have 2 catches for 18 yards. And we're going to come on the pod and say, well, Dons, he's definitely not a number one. And then the next week against Dallas, he's going to have 7 for 120 and another touchdown.
Damn, so he's Terry McLaurin?
So he's basically I mean, maybe if that's what you call him. I think that's what Devontae Smith is going to be. Elite corners will give him trouble. Everybody else, he should be eating.
Terry too.
And you know what, Dons? Target-wise, he's not going to demand the ball like AJ will, but I think that will almost get him the ball more by not asking for it.
Yeah.
Not like we have to force it. Like maybe Jalen can drop back and actually read the defense instead of I got to give it to AJ on this play so he doesn't yell at me or go to the media and read a book.
Doesn't it feel like we're becoming the Chiefs? Have a good tight end, have an above average receiver game, and a solid running back?
Yeah. I guess so. By that math.
And it's the greatest math you'll ever see because I'm the greatest mathematician, and when I mathematize, I open straights. Don't you see? I open them, and then sometimes I close them, and they'll remain closed. But let's transition into this next point, if that's all right with you.
Yes, that's fine with me. I thought you were going to take a week off.
Good Biden.
What?
Other stupid reports coming from Eagles Nation.
What do you got?
Of
throw it at me.
Wait a second.
What?
He's been here all along? You mean
Yep.
the whole time he's been sitting behind Jalen Hurts? Do you think the Philadelphia Eagles actually believe that Tanner McKee is going to be the starting quarterback this year and they're actually going to boink, flip, bingo, reverse card, motherfucker? It's like AJ Brown is walking to the plane and it's the jet with his bag and he's looking all sad and he's has a sense of relief and he's walking up the stairs to the plane. Jalen's just standing there at the bottom just watching him with his arms crossed. And then AJ just takes his hood off, looks at him, reaches into his pocket, pulls out a Uno card. Oh. It's the reverse card. And he's like, joke's on you, motherfucker. You're out of here.
Jalen's out.
Never had a home.
No,
and they trade Jalen Hurts this year. Tanner McKee becomes the starting quarterback, and A.J. Brown remains a Philadelphia Eagle.
I think it's honestly less than 0%, if that's
Yeah.
possible. I think it could be
it's so
negative.
stupid.
Absolutely 0% chance that could happen. A lot
It's
of people
almost as dumb
think
as my story.
a lot of people think this report was Kevin Patullo based and that he was the one who leaked the information because he
You're
got
gone, bitch.
canned. But who knows?
You're gone.
Reverse. Reverse.
He's like, call an ambulance,
Cha-cha, real
but
smooth.
not for me.
Turn it out.
So,
To the left. You got me on it now.
Eagles have a draft pick.
Yeah, we do.
They have a couple.
Too high, if you ask me.
Do you think, what is it, number 23? 23rd pick?
I think so. 22, 23.
Okay. Do the Eagles draft higher, lower, or stay where they are this year with the 23rd pick in the draft? Excuse me. I'm gonna raise the pig, apparently. Oh my God.
I read last year that the Eagles have the most draft picks, I think, in the NFL, or we're in the top 3 in regards to number of picks that we have. So, for that reason, I think we might actually move up in the draft.
Ooh.
So I could see us giving away some capital, maybe moving up a few spots potentially. Now, it does get expensive, so I don't think we're going to be giving up any future first-round picks, even second, maybe even thirds. I think fourth or maybe third is the where I draw the line in regards to us moving up and giving away picks. So if I had to, I think Howie moves up and picks somebody. Is it a tight end? Is it Kenyon Sadiq, the athletic freak tight end? Is it an offensive lineman with
I have a
Lane
question.
Johnson getting old?
I have an important question.
Well, what do you got?
Would you rather pick at 23 or trade your first round pick to the New York Football Giants for one disgruntled Dexter Lawrence, who is now currently on the trade block? Eagles love defensive tackles. We don't know if we're going to be able to re-sign Jalen Carter.
He was rumored to be in the Max Crosby trade that we didn't get involved in. Apparently, he was involved in that. I don't think the Giants would trade Dexter Lawrence to us after what we did to them with Saquon Barkley.
It's John Harbaugh, though.
I know, but, dude, Saquon.
He's right. Yeah, we have the 23rd pick. I was right.
Saquon Barkley from the Giants to the Eagles, historic season, Super Bowl. Do I need to say any less?
Yeah, but John Harbaugh says anybody's on the table. And if you're going to give Harbaugh 2 first-round picks to rebuild the team, that's worth more than the Eagles being good for 2 years.
Wait, you said 2 first-round picks? A minute ago, you said 1.
No,
I would give
the
away
Giants
1.
would have 2 first-round picks in this year's draft.
Okay.
If you trade the Eagles draft pick. And to Harbaugh's credit, I don't actually think this is were you surprised when you heard that? Because I don't think this is a crazy story. Dexter Lawrence might be a fantastic player and he's a dominator, but you're a dominator on one of the worst teams in the NFL. Who the hell cares if you're on the roster or not if you're not going to translate to wins?
They're trying to rebuild.
So, bye.
He's a veteran. He probably wants a bag. He is an unbelievable player. So the Giants know they can get something for him. So get some return while you can. I'm with it.
We have to pay a bag no matter what. So would you trade a first for Dexter Lawrence, knowing that you probably won't re-sign Jalen Carter, or would you rather just re-sign Jalen Carter and keep the first?
I feel like Lawrence is a little bit older, and he doesn't have a lot of time
by
left
much,
as opposed
does
to
he?
Carter. That's just my guess.
Yeah.
Jalen Carter, I'm also nervous about giving a huge bag to because the way he behaves and acts on and off the field. I think because I know Jalen and we've won with him, I would rather have Jalen as opposed to trading for Dexter Lawrence.
I mean, Dexter Lawrence is only 28 years old.
So
For
he's
a D
got
tackle, he has at least 4 years of being dominant.
no.
What?
4 years?
Yeah, he could be dominant at 32. Fletcher Cox did it.
Okay.
Dexter Lawrence is that type of talent.
When, folks,
29,
4 years
30.
from now, we'll see where Dexter
30.
Lawrence is. He is not going to be elite. I'm telling you right
No,
now.
dude, Dexter Lawrence is gonna look like a Snorlax in 4 years. That's what he's gonna
Yeah,
look
exactly.
like. He's gonna be blocking the entrance to Meadowlands Stadium. That's what he's
Yes.
gonna be doing. And then you're gonna have to play a little dumbass flute to wake him up and
like,
give him a
Dons.
snack.
Ah, that was fun, huh? I miss Pokemon. Damn,
I don't miss it
I do.
because I have a Pikachu on my ass.
You sicko. There's always a joke.
Sorry.
It's okay, Dons. What else you got for me?
I don't know, man. I'm just excited for the draft in a week or so.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
2 weeks till the
haven't-
draft.
I haven't even done a lot of research on it. That's how bad of a fan I've been being. I've just been being an adult and working and being clinically depressed.
Dons.
What?
It's okay. We got 2 weeks till the draft. Plenty of time to prepare. Plenty of time.
Plenty of times.
It's a bad draft this year.
What else do we have to talk about for the Birds? We need edge rusher. No corner. No. Who's gonna be our safety? I don't really care right now.
Makuba. That's who's going to be the
Pretty
safety.
cool of CJGJ to come out and stand up for Jalen Hurts in the media. I thought that was nice. Very nice, CJ. Although
If that's
we
the
are
guy
a
you
very
want
pro,
defending you, yeah.
we are a pro CJGJ pod,
Yeah. Yep.
and so is MJ.
Got that dog.
CJGJ.
Yeah, you got that dog in him.
CJGJ.
He has the dog in him, bro. He does. And I feel bad for what happened to him. He left the Eagles. He got hurt. He came back.
Maybe he's on
He
the
won.
same wavelength as,
left.
as Jalen Hurts, and that's why they get along. They're just both insufferable people.
Supposedly, Jalen doesn't have a lot of friends
Supposedly.
on the team other than
No.
maybe the running back, Saquon, maybe. So that was a lot of the same things we heard about Carson Wentz.
Wency poo.
Couldn't get along with his teammates. Wasn't one of the guys. Didn't get along with people. Like,
I have a question for you.
uh-oh.
So, I saw online some probably idiot, probably dumb, below average IQ individual saying that at no given point in time has the Philadelphia Eagles ever had a quarterback better than Dak Prescott. Saying that during Dak's career, there's never been a better QB in the NFC East. No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's wrong.
That
But
is
go ahead.
wrong. All right. So,
Pause.
I got obsessed with Dak, all right?
It's okay.
Because Dak is ass.
Ass.
No. So they were saying, my bad. Here it comes. And here comes the question. I've fooled you all into thinking I don't know what I'm talking about, but this whole time, I have the truth. So they were saying at no point in time has the Dallas Cowboys had a worse quarterback than the Philadelphia Eagles in this last, 20 years.
I mean, someone actually said that?
Yeah.
A Cowboy fan or a non-Cowboy?
A Cowboys fan. That's why I
okay,
said it's a low IQ individual.
Yeah,
but
I
I thought it'd be interesting enough to talk about.
You could just look at the numbers and say that Dak Prescott's better, but
That's not the real story, and everybody knows that.
no, but that's what Cowboys fans will say. Look at the numbers.
Yeah,
And
true.
he beats the Eagles all the
but
time. But
McNabb, better quarterback than Dak Prescott. We have
that's pretty close for me.
Michael Vick. Bro, he made it to a Super Bowl. Dak Prescott can barely win a playoff game, bro. McNabb was nice. And remember, we had absolutely ass receivers with Donovan and McNabb for a very long time, dude. So let's not hate on McNabb too much. We have M. Goody in the dog pound for 2 years, where Vic was electric for probably a year and a half.
Then he got figured out.
I think for the year that Wentz had with the Eagles was better than any season that Dak Prescott has ever had.
No, Dak's had some good
Dak
seasons.
is better than Jalen, but he's not a better winner than Jalen.
It's so hard to you can't just say one word and say better. It's like, what does that mean? Does that mean if you put Dak Prescott on the Eagles, he would have won a Super Bowl?
I don't think
know.
so.
I don't know.
The Cowboys have always had better wide receiver talent than almost every Philadelphia Eagles team that I've ever seen. It wasn't until Smitty and AJ that we even have a voice in the room for us to have talented wide receivers. Obviously the TO year, but that's not the same. That was like you went to Blockbuster Video, you rented a video, you never returned it, and finally called back to you because Princess Bride came out, and then you wanted to rent it, and they're like, you can't, little fat boy, give me 50 cents or I'm gonna call your mom. That was bad. Anyways,
you just made me think about something else.
and say you're in the porn section.
Something else that came about in the.
That was a stupid question, huh?
No,
I'm
it wasn't
sorry.
stupid. It wasn't
I'm
stupid.
An idiot with
No, it
the
wasn't
face
stupid.
that's of a dumbass.
It wasn't stupid, Dons. Talking about the Cowboys is usually a waste of time, but this time it wasn't.
it really is.
Well, no, it's just they're not. Are they actually going to do something this year? Probably not. I have more faith in Washington than I do
Probably
the Cowboys
not.
this year, and Daniels to bounce back than I do the Cowboys.
I don't know about Washington, man. I feel like they're one time like splash in the pan, get into the NFC Championship game. I promise you, I'm not trying to look at butts, dude. I'm trying to find some Eagles thing that I really wanted to show you, but I can't.
Is that your feed? What is that? All the things you liked?
I cannot. No. For court purposes, no, it is not the things that I've liked.
Jesus.
Oh God.
If there was anything, never mind.
No, saved. Whatever. Who cares though? Oh, you know what was a cool little thing? I read that in 2014's NFL draft, Aaron Donald was the best player out of that draft. Do you want to hear some of the other elite talent on this list, or do you want to just move on?
What year is it?
2014.
Beckham.
Do you want to give me a guess?
Beckham, Evans, Von Miller.
Hold on, dude. You're reading too fast. Sorry, Beckham.
Beckham, Evans,
Yep.
Von Miller.
Yep.
Jarvis
no, not
Landry.
Von Miller. Not Von Miller.
Okay. Jarvis Landry.
He's not on this list, but maybe.
All right, that's all I got. Who else?
Okay. Jadeveon Clowney, Greg Robinson, Blake Bortles, Sammy Watkins, Khalil Mack, Jake Matthews, Mike Evans, Justin Gilbert, Anthony Barr, Eric Ebron, Taylor Lewan, Odell Beckham Jr., Aaron Donald, of course, Kyle Fuller, Ryan Shazier, Zach Martin, CJ Mosley, Jawan James, and Brandon Cooks. Oh, we actually do have more people. My bad. So you were right. Jarvis Landry was that year. I'm a bad friend. Haha, Clinton Dix, Manziel, Ford, Verrick, Kelvin Benjamin. Remember his fat ass?
Yep. For the Panthers.
Jimmy Ward, Bradley Robbie, Teddy Bridgewater, DeMarcus Lawrence, Joel Bonito, Derek Carr, Van Noy.
Where did this come from?
LaMarcus Joyner.
Where did this come from?
What do you mean?
Like what?
It's just the list that I saw, dude. And I freaking asked you. Devontae Adams, Allen Robinson, Garoppolo, Britt. I think the only person, I know I said so many names, but I think the only person that has a claim to being better than Aaron Donald
Mike
on
Evans.
this list is, guess who I'm going to say?
Von Miller.
No.
Mike Evans.
No. You can stop guessing. It's Zach Martin. He's the only other player that has the pedigree that Aaron Donald has. Dude, Zach Martin was nasty.
Yeah, definitely.
And his whole career nasty. But Aaron Donald is the best person in this draft, obviously.
He might be the
I
best.
think the closest person that has a claim to like even touching him is Zach Martin.
You don't think Evans had a better career?
No. And I'm glad he brought that up. Ding, ding, ding-a-ling. Who's that bum-ass linebacker from the Bucks that was talking shit about Jalen Hurts? I'm sorry, Lavonte David.
Lavonte David.
I would like for you to remember that the only reason you're a Super Bowl champion is because the Heavenly Father, Thomas Edward Patrick Brady, decided to join your organization and make you a Super Bowl champion. Without Tom Brady, your ass is 10-6 for the rest of your sad, lowly, prolific Pro Bowl very enriching linebacker career, dude. You would never win a Super Bowl. The Tampa Bay Bucks, bah humbug, motherfucker. You mean Tom Brady and the Buccaneers won the Super Bowl because he graced y'all with his greatness. So before you go flapping your gums, talking about some Super Bowl that you didn't even win, Thomas Patrick Edward Brady won, don't talk about my boy Jalen like that. Please don't look me up, beat me up. You're a very talented young individual. I'm just standing up for Jalen Hurts. I'm not scared of you.
Get him.
Bring the hounds.
Get him, Dons.
Anyway.
Oh, that was good. Now that's how you end the pod right there. Wow.
Okay.
That's how you mic drop it right there, Dons. You should have just literally mic dropped.
Thank you for watching the 1 of 32 podcast. I'm Dons. That's KP. I'm still fat. We love you.
No.
Draft day's coming. Goodbye now.
2 weeks.
Thanks for listening.
Birds.
Please
Go
like,
Birds.
follow, comment, subscribe. Please, YouTube,
please.
1 of 32 podcasts, 1dead32@gmail.com if you want to talk to us. Somebody send me an email. Even my mama said I ain't shit.
Please.
Help us, please.
Thank you.
Or don't, bro. I don't care.
No,
I don't even want
don't say
you to
that.
follow,
No,
bro.
no, don't say that.
Grow
Nope.
up, dude. Get off YouTube
no, stop
and
it.
go live your life
Stop it.
outside of
No,
YouTube.
stop,
you freaking
stop. Please stop.
loser.